Before food had flavor and hunger had names, there was only survival. And in survival, there were no rules. When a tribe found the salt that fed endlessly, they thought they had been blessed. But what fed them also fed on them. Not the body, but the memory. The rains had failed, game had vanished, the soil cracked like old bones. The tribe was starving. On the third moon, a boy named Erok found a patch of white stones beneath a dried-up creek bed. He licked one. It tasted beautiful, like meat, like life. He took a handful home. That night, Erok shared the salt. Everyone tasted it. Food cooked with it filled their bellies like never before. The weak stood again. The sick laughed. A miracle. The elders called it Yura, the tongue's gift. And for a while, the hunger season ended. A child named Lenny wandered into the fire circle. She stared at her mother, then asked, "Who are you?" Everyone laughed. But the next day, she asked again. And the next day, she didn't speak at all. They began grinding the salt into everything: water, meat, roots, even medicines. Without it, food felt like ash. With it, every bite felt like the first taste of life. They needed more. They sent Erok and 5 others to find the origin pit. Only 2 returned. They couldn't remember who the others were. Leni coughed in her sleep. A powder cloud escaped her mouth. Her gums had turned pale. Her tongue cracked like dry earth. One elder tasted her tears. "Salt," he whispered. "It's not food anymore. It's inside us." Erok's dreams changed. He saw great caves lined with white. Whispers came from inside. Not words, names. Thousands of names. Names he could no longer remember. When he woke, he had chewed off a piece of his own tongue. The fire circle, once the heart of the tribe, was silent. People sat with food in their laps, staring blankly. A mother fed a child that was not hers. A brother kissed his sister like a stranger. No one noticed, because no one remembered. Cuts didn't bleed red anymore. They bled white. One man opened his arm and watched salt spill out. He laughed as it burned. And then he began to eat it. The last true elder spoke in secret to Erok. "This salt is not from our world. It is what was left behind after something fed. We are not eating it. It is eating us. From the name out." Erok asked, "What can we do?" "Forget we ever tasted." Mira cut out her tongue. Others followed. They believed if they could no longer taste, they would be free. But without tongues, they couldn't speak. Without speech, memories faded faster. And when one looked at Erok, they whispered through bloody lips, "You fed us this." From the pit, the earth began to hum. A white fog rose. Shapes moved inside it, not quite human. Bones made of crystals, eyes made of mirrors. It did not walk. It dissolved what it passed, and it whispered in voices stolen from the tribe. More. Erok went back to the salt pit. He carried no food, no water, only fire. He burned the source. It screamed. The fog shook. The shapes cracked. He swallowed ash. He forgot his name. But the hunger ended. The salt stones are buried now. The tribe eats little. They speak less. But sometimes someone hums a song no one taught them. Sometimes a child asks, "Why does my mouth feel full?" And sometimes salt appears in their tears, because some tastes are never forgotten, even when you forget who you are.